Cdp choline is known to increase cognition and brain function, improve focus and motivation, and reduce fatigue. Cdp choline is also known as cytocholine. This naturally occurring choline source is present in every cell in our body. Cdp choline is unique as a choline source. Once it's digested, it separates into cytidine and choline. When it gets into your brain, it is converted back into Cdp choline. This choline is needed to synthesize the neurotransmitter acetylcholine. This is a primary neurotransmitter released by neurons. This electrical signaling between neurons is involved in memory, learning, cognition, and recall. Cytidine is a component of ribonucleic acid, or RNA. This molecule is involved in coding, decoding, regulation, and the expression of genes. But once it gets into the brain, it converts to uridine. The signal going on between neurons tends to grab choline molecules from cell membranes when choline is in short supply. This is where uridine steps in. It repairs those same cell membranes to maintain neuronal integrity. Cdp choline provides uridine once it enters into the brain. Uridine repairs, rebuilds, and resupplies the components needed for neuron repair to keep signaling between neurons optimized for memory, learning, cognition, and recall. Cdp choline enhances the release of norepinephrine, dopamine, serotonin, and acetylcholine in the brain. Cdp choline increases adenosine triphosphate in brain cells. ATP is produced in your mitochondria and your main source of cellular energy. Cdp choline is a type of choline that's present in every cell in your body. You can also get it from eating organ meats like liver. Choline is considered an essential nutrient because your body uses it faster than it can produce it. So you need to supplement choline either from food or supplement. You need choline for the production of the neurotransmitter acetylcholine and to form phosphatidylcholine used in building cell membranes. In fact, choline is so vital to cognition and nerve function that without it, we couldn't move, think, sleep, or remember anything. Cdp choline has the unique ability to convert to cytidine and choline once it passes through your digestive system. After it crosses the blood-brain barrier, it's converted back to Cdp choline. The leftover cytidine in your blood can convert into uridine in your brain. Uridine is necessary for repairing cell membranes. Cdp choline is involved in memory and cognitive functions, and it provides energy for the brain to conduct sustained mental effort. Cdp choline provides mental energy. Choline is a water-soluble nutrient similar in composition to B vitamins. Cdp choline, alpha-GPC, choline citrate, and choline bitartrate are some of the sources. Cdp choline is about 18% choline by weight, and it easily crosses the blood-brain barrier. Your body naturally synthesizes choline into Cdp choline in your brain. Taken as a supplement, it's then converted into cytidine and choline in your gut. Once it crosses the blood-brain barrier, it's converted back to Cdp choline. The choline then assists cell membranes and it helps to create the neurotransmitter acetylcholine. The added benefit of Cdp choline is with the cytidine. Cytidine can convert into uridine, which is critical in the brain. Uridine is needed to synthesize phosphatidylcholine in neuron membranes, and this helps to repair neurons. An economical form of choline, about 40% choline by weight, is choline bitartrate. It does not easily cross the blood-brain barrier though, so you won't experience any of the nootropic benefits that you would experience with alpha-GPC or Cdp choline. Alpha-GPC is about 40% choline by weight, and it easily crosses the blood-brain barrier. Alpha-GPC naturally occurs in your brain as a byproduct of phosphatidylcholine. When your brain needs more choline, and the choline floating around in your brain is running low, it breaks down phosphatidylcholine from cell membranes and turns it into alpha-glycerylphosphocholine. Your body and your brain loves it when you use alpha-glycerylphosphocholine because it doesn't have to cannibalize its own cells in order to get more choline. Cdp choline boosts brain health and function in several ways. It's metabolized in the gut wall and the liver to form choline and cytidine. Once the choline and cytidine cross the blood-brain barrier, they get resynthesized back into the Cdp choline. In the brain, choline aids in the synthesis of acetylcholine and the release of dopamine. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter that's associated with memory and learning. The Cdp choline helps to repair neural membranes. Choline is a precursor to the neurotransmitter acetylcholine, and it carries impulses across the synapses and then is broken down by enzymes. Acetylcholine gets reassembled for reuse, but the breakdown reassembly process isn't foolproof. Some acetylcholine gets lost in the process, so your brain goes looking for more choline to make more acetylcholine. If there isn't enough choline in your blood, it gets it from the phosphatidylcholine that makes up the outside of the cell membrane of your neurons. The phosphatidylcholine in the cell membrane releases choline to help make the acetylcholine. When your neurons lose too much choline, they lose integrity. Nerve impulses break down, and cognitive abilities start to decline. Cdp choline prevents the cognitive decline. Scientists in the lab at MIT showed this is where uridine steps in. The cytidine in Cdp choline converts to uridine in your body, and it works as a bridge between choline and neuron membrane synthesis. Uridine is needed to synthesize the phosphatidylcholine in the neuron membrane. It's first converted to the Cdp choline, which is then synthesized into new phosphatidylcholine. This new phosphatidylcholine can then repair damaged neuron membranes that were raided to make the acetylcholine. As we get older, our brain chemistry and our energy metabolism changes. This can happen at any age once we enter our adult years. Brain cell membranes degenerate. Recall, reaction time, and mood diminish. Acetylcholine levels decline. All of these changes can happen at any age, and our bodies are influenced by the food we eat, what we drink, our lifestyle habits, the air we breathe, and more. So Cdp choline can help for age-related cognitive decline, as well as for students looking to do better in school, by boosting acetylcholine and dopamine and rebuilding neurons in the brain. Research from hundreds of studies has shown that Cdp choline will boost cognition, increase brain energy, and speed up the formation of brain membranes, boost the production of acetylcholine, increase blood flow to the brain, offset the harmful effects of strokes, improve memory and learning ability, boost cognitive performance and memory in Alzheimer's patients. Cdp choline is water-soluble and it quickly enters the brain after you take it. In fact, studies show it has nearly 100% bioavailability in your body. Take it orally or intravenously and your body absorbs the same amount. Once in your brain, it boosts signal transmission and it repairs neurons. Cdp choline improves your brain function and your memory by directly increasing levels of acetylcholine and dopamine, and it repairs neurons at the same time. The most profound indication of the power of this supplement is with those who have suffered from a stroke. Stroke survivors report that after continued use of Cdp choline, most of the noticeable effects of the stroke are gone, including muscle paralysis and weakness. Cdp choline helps memory and focus. Users report they're better able to concentrate and focus, and they experience a significant boost in cognition. You can feel more mentally alert, and you may even ease the fatigue that's associated with clinical depression by using Cdp choline. Some use Cdp choline as an alternative to stimulants that get prescribed for ADHD. In a study at the University of Utah, 75 healthy males were given either 250 milligrams, 500 milligrams of Cdp choline or placebo. Tests were recorded after 28 days of supplementation. The adolescent males receiving 250 or 500 milligrams of Cdp choline showed improved attention and psychomotor speed, and reduced impulsivity when compared to adolescent males who had received only a placebo. This study indicates Cdp choline is effective even in younger age groups, and it can be particularly helpful in those dealing with ADHD. A study published in Food and Nutritional Sciences assessed the potential cognitive enhancing effects of cytocholine in healthy adult women. The double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled trial worked with 60 healthy women from 40 to 60 years of age. Each volunteer was given a daily dose of 250 milligrams or 500 milligrams of cytocholine or placebo for 28 days. The women who took either dose of cytocholine for 28 days showed a significant improvement in cognition. The researchers suggested that cytocholine may improve attention performance in middle-aged women, and it might eliminate the attention deficit associated with central nervous system disorders like ADHD. Researchers in Japan studied 16 men and women who were given either 500 milligrams or 2,000 milligrams of cytocholine for 6 weeks. Magnetic resonance spectroscopy was used to study the brains of the participants in the study. The research team found ATP in the neurons of those in the study increased by over 14%, and membrane phospholipids were boosted by over 32%. These findings were in specific areas of the brain associated with cognition, and the effect was even more pronounced in the group that received a lower dose of cytocholine. The researchers concluded that cytocholine supplementation could help to prevent cognitive decline associated with aging, along with an increase in brain energy reserves and utilization, and an increase in the components needed to synthesize and maintain cell membranes. Recommended Cdp choline dose is 250 to 500 milligrams per day, taken no more than twice a day. 2 daily doses would be 1 Cdp dose in the morning and 1 in the early afternoon. If you're adding Cdp choline to your stack with aracetam, a typical ratio would be 250 milligrams of cytocholine to 1 gram of aniracetam or 4 grams of piracetam. Recommended doses, even for extended periods, are considered well tolerated and safe. While Cdp choline is considered non-toxic, it's possible to experience toxicity with too much choline in your body. If you experience trouble sleeping, headaches, diarrhea, lower high blood pressure, nausea, blurred vision, or chest pain, you should stop using Cdp choline. Cdp choline is a brain food, and it's a natural substance found in every cell in the body. You can get choline from some of the food that you eat, but adequate levels of Cdp choline are only found in organ meats like liver. So to get the benefits, you must take it as a supplement. Cdp choline is vital to maintaining optimal brain health, and it's been shown to increase cognitive energy, boost brain function, enhance communication between neurons, and protect neural membranes from free radical damage. A suggested starting dose is 250 to 500 milligrams per day. Cdp choline is a great complement to a stack including any nootropic from the racetam family, anything that causes an increase in the uptake of acetylcholine in your brain. You need to provide your brain with the Cdp choline that it's demanding, or else it starts cannibalizing your own brain cells to make more acetylcholine. A sign that you're lacking adequate choline is a headache. When using Cdp choline with one of the racetams, start with a ratio of 1 to 4, for example 250 milligrams of Cdp choline to 1000 milligrams of aniracetam. Stroke survivors may want to up the dose to 2000 milligrams per day.